Hello everybody. This week I was reading a novel and the first 10 pages were simply sublime, beautifully written, rich with imagery, lots of ambiguity to draw the reader in. I was well and truly hooked. Then the dialogue began and the book went from being maybe a 10 out of 10 to perhaps a 7 out of 10 in my opinion. And it hit me right then that writing dialogue, even for many professional authors, is incredibly difficult. So how on earth can students be expected to write quality dialogue in their narrative writing answers at GCSE level? Firstly, less is more. In the November 2021 AQA English Language GCSE Paper 1 exam report, it was pointed out that many of the less successful answers to question 5 contained long sections of direct speech. So a simple first point is to not include too much dialogue in your answer. Now you might feel like you're trapped into writing lots of dialogue. Let's look at an example. "You must be really rich," said Tom. "What do you mean?" asked Kerry. "Well, you have an amazing house, it's practically a mansion." "No, I'm not rich. Yes, this house is big, but my parents were able to buy it cheap because of the agricultural rights." Tom looked confused. "What does that mean?" "Which bit?" Kerry inquired. "Agricultural rights," Tom answered. Kerry explained, "If you live in a house and it has agricultural rights, the house is cheaper than usual, but you have to farm the land." Tom nodded. "It sounds like a lot of hard work." "Yes, both Mum and Dad have been working from sunrise to sunset," Kerry answered. And on it goes. Boring. You can find yourself writing dialogue, but it's all just exposition. It doesn't achieve much of anything. One way around this is to use the narrator to explain something instead of a character's dialogue. Let's stick with our gripping story about agricultural rights because I know many of you will be really enjoying it. "You must be really rich," said Tom. "Rich?" asked Kerry, her brow furrowed. "This house," laughed Tom. Kerry nodded in understanding. The house certainly was big. It would have cost a fortune in the city, but out here in the middle of nowhere it came at a bargain price, as long as Kerry's parents were willing to break their backs 12 hours a day farming the land as far as the eye could see. That was the trick with these farmhouses. Get the house for cheap and farm the land for next to nothing. On paper it made sense, but Kerry knew that her mum and dad had soon realised they'd taken on more work than they could handle. And just like that, we've gone from around 100 words of dialogue to just 8. Okay, so what we see there is the narrator explaining all of the exciting stuff about the house. Kerry doesn't need to do it. So next time you're thinking about writing dialogue, to avoid drifting into a huge long conversation, why not try this technique? Get the narrator to explain the points the characters were about to say. And that's important because this is only a 45-minute question. If we allow 5 minutes for planning and 5 more for checking at the end, that leaves us with 35 minutes to actually write our answer. Now, we all write at different speeds, but the point is simple. If you're writing for 35 minutes, too much dialogue could very well mean that you're missing out on something else important, character description or setting, for example. If you found this video useful, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.